So everyone, I'm having an issue with I thought was the problem. And I knew the problem was the phone too, but I didn't know that Primus Live isn't the only app affected with the lag. So, with that said everyone, I must apologize to Primus Studios Live team about the app being laggy for the phone, or the phone lagging the app. And I believe also the phone was lagging the app's abilities. And we just discovered this when we just did an Instagram video. So something to me, do an Instagram video and see what happens. So I do an Instagram video, and there you go, it lags. So I want everyone to go to my Instagram, and you'll see the lag in real time. And I did a Facebook one, right? And it's also lagging when doing live streams. So, ladies and gentlemen, is the YouTube app. So, is Samsung in cahoots with YouTube or what? So, other third-party developers, you may want to ask Samsung, what the F? So you might want to ask Samsung, what the F? The YouTube app is the only app that's not affected. I'm using it right now. It's smooth. It's not lagging. And I'm using my S22 this time. Even on this phone, when it's live streaming on YouTube, it's just smooth. But other apps is just laggy. That's suspicious. That is very suspicious in my opinion. That is very a concerning matter. Samsung, I really like to use Primus Live like it's supposed to function. I don't want to use YouTube app because it doesn't give me all my features and sentences that I would like to shoot in. So, ladies and gentlemen, in real time, that Samsung is plus S20 and recently they just released an update, and I downloaded it and I restarted my phone, and now I'm seeing this horrendous frame drop. Mind you, when I'm using the Primus Studios Live app, I'm also using my bit rate at 3000, sometimes 3500 at 30 FPS. I'm controlling everything, exposure, and still the FPS keeps lagging from 29 to 9 FPS. So it is Samsung that's doing this. What is going on, friends? Stop this nonsense. But with that said, everyone, so Samsung, you have to respond. Why is this a thing when using apps that people pay for? Are you serious? Or not even pay for, or also free apps, but when people want to use these apps, they can't use it now because you throttle the phone's ability. This is supposed to be an 8 gigabyte model, S21 Plus with 128 gigabyte storage. Not enough storage in my opinion. 250 has got to be the new requirement. Seriously, let's get that straight. Because I have to not only take video from this, but put an external hub into the Type-C or USB-C port, so I can use power delivery and transfer the files at a reasonable 10 gigabit speed level. This is why I modified my cinema cage for that reason. This is why I modified this mobile cinema cage, and now these phones that I use for this cage are useless for live streams because Samsung just throttle your phone. So with that said, everyone, I tried it on Facebook, as I said. I tried it on Instagram this morning. You can go watch it. You can see the lag in real time. And when I go in and out of apps, it becomes smooth again. It's like something is throttling the performance on the phone. Think about that. Something on Samsung's part is throttling the performance on the phone. So you have any older S21 models, S22 models, or even S23 models, you may be affected. I don't think that's right, man, when I'm trying to just like provide my audience a decent video without the hiccups and the malfunctions and the lag. No one wants to see a laggy video. You could give someone a migraine headache with that. Believe it or not. But with that said, everyone, behind the scenes, I just wanted to give you guys an update about the gear that I use and why it's important to know what kind of software updates they are giving you this time. And mind you, I looked at the update. It said it's supposed to improve on performance, and guess what? It didn't improve on any performance. It's lagging my phones. This is why I love iPhone. I miss my iPhone. Gotta get my iPhone back. Somehow, some way, I gotta get an iPhone. I'm so sorry, Samsung. I can't deal with this. Maybe this doesn't happen to the Ultra lines. Maybe I should get an Ultra line. If I get an S21 Ultra, is it gonna lag that too? Probably. I don't have a lot of money to spend on phones. I have no money. I'm the brokest YouTuber of all time right now. I'm the brokest videographer. I got to spend my bills on, paying my medical bills. Got to pay off debt. Got to keep the lights on here. Got to keep the cell phone on. I had to break into the log thanks to my audience and, Elisa and Michael, like, coming through, helping me with that. Like, geez, I had to buy bolt cutters. So when I emphasize my life and the tech around my life, it means a lot to me, Samsung, that your devices have to function the way they're supposed to function, because it makes my life better and it makes your life better when people ask me, what gear are you using? Oh yeah, I'm using a Samsung device. Really? Yeah, man, but it lags. Like, ooh. You want me to tell someone on the streets when people stop me all the time? Samsung, if you're not watching my videos, let me inform you. People stop me because this is a beauty of art. You see this? This is art by an artist. You see that? That's a rig, a mobile rig, using Maven filters, proper video. And you're not giving me that option. You're giving me a headache with the lag issue. And it's making my audience not want to buy a Samsung device when they should, because you guys do make some amazing devices, but lately it's just been like, oh, give me a break, friend, with these updates and the lag in performance. It needs to be addressed, Samsung. As a videographer, as a filmmaker, as a documentarian, as someone that literally wants to give my audience good video, you gotta just gotta let the phone riot out and die. Let's see a performance improvement to these older phones. And I know you have a certain amount of, like, what is it supposed to be, like 5-6 years of, like, it's supposed to be like 5 years, 6 years of, like, software updates or something like that. Really? What a waste of technology when the phone works perfectly fine after 6 years. You know that, right? I know there's an iPhone 4 that still works to this day. An iPhone 3GS that can still work to this day. Come on, Samsung. This is not obsolete technology. It's just be honest, marketing, you just want people to upgrade. Yeah, it's forcing me to have to upgrade back to iPhone. But not to a Samsung device. Sorry, Samsung. I used to use the Note. I had the Note, mind you, I had the Note 3, Note 4, 5, and 6. I have the, mind you, you can go to my old account. Mind you, I do have a Samsung Galaxy Cloud account. Yeah, if you look closely, I had two Samsung 10.1 Notes. I had the first one and the second generation. I had an Asus, mind you, okay, and an HP. Yes, I was using Android back in the day, and you just gave me a bad vibe. Taste, software wasn't polished, too much spam, too much pop-ups. It was just mind-blowing bloatware everywhere. This is why we stopped using Android for a while. Went to Apple and I had to get used to Apple, and I loved the fact that there was not no bloatware on Apple. Oh, it was a fucking God gift. It was like the best Christmas gift ever, than not to see bloatware on my phone. So with that said, everyone, I'm doing this live because I want to really express how I feel about technology, as it's part of my daily routine, as someone that is emphasizing and transparency about my life and what is going on in my life. So with that said, everyone, Samson, you gotta do this justice, man. Come on, don't swallow the phone. It's not a very good idea when people still cannot. Mind you, think about it, Samson. There's a lot of people that are still using your phones, and you're throttling their capabilities for them to do their work. Mind you that you're losing your basically your audience. You're losing your consumer right there. And mind you, I'm your consumer, but I'm not a very happy one. This is why I stopped using Android. So with that, tell everyone, Samsung, gotta stop throttling over the phones, please. Address this if you can. We love you very much. I'm pretty sure the audience would say, yes, Samsung responded. Samsung said they're going to try to fix this problem. Dude, just think about doing the right thing, Samsung, for the love. You know? That kind of attention deserves attention when you actually, listen and follow through. That's all we asking. As a videographer, as a filmmaker, as a blogger, as a YouTuber, as a documentarian, as a independent journalist, as a techie, as a friend. Please don't throttle the phones.